What is up guys, it's your favourite Scotsman Ryan here, and in today's video we are going to be taking a closer look at the SteelSeries Stratus XL gaming controller for Android and Windows. This is a full-size controller that should allow you to take your mobile gaming to the next level. It costs around £44 here in the UK and $59 in the US, but is it worth the money? Let's jump in and find out. Okay, so first things first, let's get this out of the box. The packaging from SteelSeries is always nice, and there is no exception here. When you open it up, you will find a plastic shell protecting all your goodies, and in the box the first thing you will find is two AA batteries that SteelSeries say gives you around 40 hours of usage. You get the usual manuals that no one even cares about, some awesome SteelSeries stickers, and last up we have the controller itself. And straight away, as soon as you look at the controller, the first thing you will think of is the Xbox controller. And that is no bad thing, as the Xbox controller happens to be one of my favourite console controllers. So let me know what you think about that down below. So let's take a closer look at the controller itself. The Stratus XL has a full plastic build, but it definitely feels solid in the hand and is really comfortable to hold for long periods. The thumbsticks are super grippy and can be pressed down to use as a button, just like any other console controller. The rest of the buttons on the front have a very common layout as you would expect, and they also have a nice tactile feel. There is also a handy LED panel that is used for pairing status and battery indication. I really like the SteelSeries orange accents on the thumbstick stock, as it really adds some character to the controller. Taking a look at the top, you will find all of your bumper and trigger buttons, as well as the battery indication and pairing button. On the rear, you will find the on-off switch and of course the battery door, and when you open the battery door, you will find, you guessed it, where the batteries go. If you look a little closer however, you will see that there is a micro USB port in here, and this is used for updating the Stratus XL or simply using a wired connection on Windows. Overall, the build quality is pretty solid and I have no complaints about it at all, but I wouldn't expect any less from SteelSeries as I use a bunch of their products already, and it's definitely a company that I always look to when buying peripherals. So let's jump in and talk about setting this up. The setup is super easy. You pop the batteries in, replace the battery door and flick the switch to on. From there, simply hit the pairing button, open up your Android device's Bluetooth settings, click on the Stratus controller, and you are pretty much good to go. If you hop onto the PC and try to connect it up, the setup is just as easy, so really there are no complaints from me here. So what is it like gaming with the Stratus XL? Well, first of all, let's jump on and take a look at how it games on Android. Overall, the experience is super enjoyable, especially when using a tablet like I do. Playing first-person shooters is an absolute joy, and it gives a console-like experience, and if you play Modern Combat 5 online, then you're definitely going to be gaining an advantage. Other games are just as awesome and play super well, and you can also tweak the button layouts etc. via the game's settings if you would like to move things around a little. Basically, if you love to game on Android, then this is a must-have accessory, and it will definitely enhance the experience for sure. So now on to gaming on Windows. While I'm an advocate of the keyboard and mouse, you can use this controller to play games from your Steam library, of course if the game is controller enabled. I tested it on a few games including Rocket League and GTA 5 and ran into no issues at all, so if you are a PC noob, then you can go ahead and use this controller to game on the PC, but just don't expect to get very far, as anyone with a keyboard and mouse, especially in a first person shooter, will destroy you. On the PC, you can go ahead and download the SteelSeries engine free software and tweak your controller till your heart's content. It even allows you to tweak your left and right sticks separately, and you can even set up dead zones, tweak sensitivity, and probably the most useful part is setting up the trigger actuation points, making it ideal for shooters, as the triggers do have a lot of travel. When you're happy, you can go ahead and even set up different profiles for different games, and the software will automatically adjust profiles when you launch a game, which I think is pretty awesome if you ask me. Overall, I am definitely a fan of the SteelSeries Stratus XL. I have been using it non-stop for a month now, and every time I take a break I find myself picking it up. Personally, I would only use this for Android gaming, and it definitely enhances the experience. So let me know your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think of the Stratus XL? Is it something that you guys would go ahead and pick up? And also, if you like these gaming peripherals etc. that I am doing, let me know down below, as I would love to bring you more peripherals like keyboards and mice etc. As always guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments section, and as always, stay safe, be kind to each other, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!
Those were down cameras.